A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. And the ball is loose on the return. Well, that could have been disastrous. Able to recover it and retain possession on the opening kickoff.
I'm open down the field, buddy. Ain't gonna work.
So Mari Hayes, he's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Trying play action. Looking left. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
God, right past the ball. Come on.
And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bears offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now we see Dawson Pendergrass. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man. Try to make him play enough. Right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
And the defense
I
able to
drive
drag
back so
him
fucking
down,
far.
but
He
not
took so
before
long to get
they'll
open on that
recycle
route,
that
bro.
down marker.
Crazy.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Okay.
Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Bears headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout.
What?
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire. And that's
Come on, bro.
a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away.
Oh my God, he missed.
Good. After that miss, still
Should
a
have fucking went for it.
7-point game down.
Fucking throw shit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Jackson.
In college football, you see this.
Why are we taking so fucking long to get to the quarterback, bro? Like, what the fuck? It's an open hole. We breaking down in the hole and everything, bro.
And the cycle.
Oh, you don't get no
second
coochie.
and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Byers on the move. He's got an open man. Maybe a crease. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's not gonna work because they can't play. I'm in the wrong fucking defense anyway.
Huge play puts them in the
I'm in
red
the wrong
zone, and now they'll
defense, 'cause
snap
they
it 1st
can't
and
play
10
no
from the 15. He leaves it with his back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football.
Give me that ball, so fucking far.
Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked.
Yeah.
You gotta be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Unleashes to the end zone.
Man!
Touchdown, Iowa State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Looking for a crease to the left. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. On the snap, it's Morris. Pressure coming. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lagway wants to throw. Here's a heat. Escapes the sack. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. It's complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bears want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go play action with Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bears are flying down the field. Gives it on the option. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give on the option. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. Touchdown, Baylor! Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield, it's Rayner trying to set up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The throw finds the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30.
Oh, that was nasty. Ooh, it right in the chest and knocked the wind out of him. I ran into a brick wall. God.
It's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play. Keep us up to date on his condition. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. It's a draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Flag wave. Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know.
Headed to the end zone. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Wanted to throw, now to run. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. The Cyclones take a timeout and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They ought to have some confidence it's based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. First down here for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
There's some room. Jumped on top of the pile. Third and short now from their own 48. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bears have this offense rolling. Here's Lagway to pass. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Sends it back in motion. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bears in the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Here comes the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense is going to stay on the field. Now, this is within field goal range, but they already have one missed today. Incomplete pass, and the defense. Comes up big, and they take over. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Iowa State sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Here's a little room there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field.
He's just terrible, bro. This is, man.
Killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. On the direct snap, it's Morris. He's got the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses. That's a good example there.
Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, Lagway.
Yeah, bro.
It'll be in.
I gotta go.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a three-game losing streak. They are wounded.